Welcome back to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS. Now, it's real time. Sponsored by Cokewell Casino Resort.
Welcome back, everyone. Now, before we jump into our beginning of a tech tip, we're going to cover a couple of segments with just tech tippy stuff, but we do have a couple calls holding. Ken is the first one. He's got a comment or a question for everyone. Ken, first things first, thanks for calling this morning, bud. We appreciate that. What do you got for everybody this morning?
Good.
Good morning, Ken. Go ahead. What you got for everyone?
Good morning. Last Tuesday, we were down at Buoy 10 fishing.
Yep. How was the fishing, Ken?
Oh, the fishing was good. I mean, we were right there within stone's throw of Buoy 10.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And I hooked a Chinook, and it took off on me, of course. And I tried to thumb the reel to slow him down, but he ended up getting tangled in the guide's gear.
Okay.
And I thought, well, you know, I'm still fighting the fish, but he ended up netting the fish. And I'm waiting, and I thought, well, he's going to cut his gear off and have us come over and get the fish. And then the opposite happened. He actually cut my line. And I said, what happened to my, I said, where's my gear? And the guide said, I don't have it. And so what are you going to do? So we ended up making note of the guide service, and we needed 2 more fish. We had 3 of us on board. So we went back to fishing, but I was done. My gear was gone. We ended up getting our fish, and of course I came home and happened to call back up there that evening to thank my friend Paul for taking me out. And he says, "You're not going to believe this." Several hours after the day was done, there was a post on Facebook, free stuff. And here's the guy with my fish and my gear saying that it's just free stuff. And I didn't know what to do. I just, at the time, I tried to remain calm, and it was only a fish. I just wanted my gear back, and it was pretty bizarre.
Okay, so I need to roadmap this for myself and for everyone that's watching the show, Ken. So you hooked a hot fish. It bailed on you like they always do, especially around the Buoy 10 area where there's a whole bunch of boats. It got tangled up in somebody else's line, which happened to be a guide boat. Somehow, he reeled up their gear because obviously it was a nightmare with all that stuff getting tangled up, netted your fish, cut your gear off, kept the fish, kept your gear, and then went online somewhere and bragged about it?
That's exactly it. I was okay at the time, and I mean, rather than get into it out in the middle of the ocean there, I thought, well, we'll just let it go, you know. But it really ticked me off when he posted the free stuff.
Yeah, and number one, thank you for not mentioning the guide's name, because this isn't the place or the time to kind of expose those kind of things. But that sucks, man. What I'd like you to do, what'd you lose? Did you lose your flasher, your gear that was behind it, lead, all that?
He cut it off above everything. $50 worth of gear.
Jeez, man. Are you part of our Facebook page at all, Ken, or are you into that kind of stuff?
No, you know, I'm not into I haven't even seen the post.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm not into the social media.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Here's what I would say to do. If you can, I'm going to have my guys in the back put you on hold. I want to get your phone number. I'll give you a call, and I'm going to send you a new flasher. I'm going to send you a bait or two, because that is absolutely horrible. that happened. I laugh because, of course, there is a little bit of a humor side to this, okay? But I'm going to take care of you. I'll send you a new flasher. I'm going to send you some gear to put behind it. I'll make sure to get you dialed back in, because that is obviously not the cool route to go. But we're gonna cap the whole thing off with something positive, okay? So I'm gonna have my guys get your phone number, I'm gonna call you, and we're gonna send you over flasher and baits to put behind. I'll dial you back in, okay, Ken? All right, Ken, thanks for your phone call, sir. That is a very interesting conversation or interesting story. That sucks, I'm sorry. Anyway, all right, so let's get a shot with that Kershaw Tech Can real quickly. Now, we're gonna talk about September salmon fishing, okay? Now, there's so many different places that you can go, so many different ways that you can target them. If it's trolling, if it's on the anchor, if it's in the Columbia, if it's in estuaries, if it's, I mean, really, tributaries along the coast. I mean, there's so many different places that we're going to be able to target fall Chinook going all the way through into November, and some places even through December, depending on what system it happens to be in. So first things first, I'm going to kind of slant this towards what I'm going to be doing when I'm not elk hunting. This month. We'll see how that works out. But the first things I want to point out are wobblers, okay? Now, I've been trying to reach out to my sponsors who manufacture pretty much all the wobblers that are out there, and I haven't heard back. But I was told that there's kind of a shortage out there, that a lot of folks aren't finding them. I'll see if I can get some more information there. But at the very least, if you have a decent supply of wobblers, this is the time. And I'm going to tell you right now, wobbler fishing has been as, if not better, than trolling with 360s on the main stem Columbia, either be up in the dead zone or further down. It's kind of a 50-50 thing, maybe even slanted a little bit more towards fishing wobblers. That's water temperature, that's tides. Of course, being on the anchor, you need to have current, right? So you're gonna have to play that outgoing tide, because on an incoming right now, it will absolutely kill the current or turn it around. But having a good supply of wobblers is very, very important, okay? Now, you can see here, I'm gonna show you my kind of starting lineup is very consistent, all right? You're gonna see a lot of chartreuse. You're gonna see a lot of blue, okay? Because that's kind of where my comfort zone is, and a little bit of pinks in there. And keep me honest here on time. So if I'm getting a little bit close to the wall, just let me know and we can cut out and come back. But pretty consistent. I get pretty, not stuck, okay? But over the years, when you're talking about wobbler fishing, you know, we've all seen days where you're gonna have one color pattern or combination or size that are gonna be more productive than another, okay? But in the end, for the vast majority of time, these are the colors that I have my best success with. And you can kind of see, like with this old school Alvin, which is very old. I don't even know how old. I mean, this could be 20 years old. That's no joke. Just an old school Alvin, blue. And then of course I put the chartreuse tape on there, and the blue has just been chewed off. I don't even know how many times I've replaced the hooks, because they just get destroyed over time. As you can see there, the fish just hammer that. But a lot of it, and here's another one. I can't help it. I got to show this one. Another old school Alvin in the chartreuse with just tooth marks after another one that's probably 20 plus years old, believe it or not. But when you're talking about different wobblers that are out there, one of the things I want you to pay attention to is their sizes and their weights, okay? I know we've talked about this in the past, but if you have a heavy wobbler like this big dog from Salmon, which is just overall a heavier wobbler than, say, the standard size Salmon wobbler there, in faster currents, right? The faster the water, the heavier the wobbler you can fish. It doesn't mean that you have to fish a heavier wobbler, but you might see that situation where that current is going so fast that you can't even get a standard size wobbler to run, no matter how you adjust it. Then you start getting into the heavier weights, either it be thicker material or larger size, or when we come back from this break, we'll talk about how to change those wobblers so that you can make them run better in heavier current, okay? By adding different weight to it. Okay, we'll have that when we come back from this break. Don't go anywhere.
Outdoor GPS is brought to you by Chevy Silverado and the impressive Turbo Max engine. Flex your muscle with the strongest, most advanced Silverado ever. Official truck of Outdoor GPS.